And of course, Savannah State, a key member of this SIAC conference, but Spring Hill College was added in 2012. They're the only non-HBCU in the conference, but they have a connection to Martin Luther King in his letter from Birmingham jail because they were a catalyst in the fact that they were the first university of the state of Alabama to admit black students and the first college in the state to have a black graduate, which is Mrs. Fannie Motley. So you talk about black history, Spring Hill College also a part of black history, although they are not an HBCU. Savannah State right now down to Spring Hill College by 2. A couple of triples from Alvin Cole have helped Spring Hill College grab the lead.
Spring Hill College is now mixing up their defense, which is pretty good. Now you're throwing off Savannah State and their offense.
Edwards, plenty of space, and he puts one in. Zaire Edwards had the game winner last time out.
That was great patience by Zaire Edwards. He was able to look over the defense, see where the open man was, but it was him. He was able to knock down a 10-footer mid-range.
Talk about open. Can't leave that guy. Brian Harris, a triple.
Brian Harris shows that he can do this as well. Again, he was wide open for a shot. If you leave the Spring Hill team open, Spring Hill College team open, they will knock down open shots. That's a given.
That's his 3rd triple of the game. So both he and Alvin Cole have 3 triples. But Zaire Edwards starting to get hot.
Zaire Edwards is starting to feel it here. And I think Spring Hill College has to acknowledge that you cannot give him open shots. You have to put a little bit of pressure on him to make him either shoot a contested shot or get the ball out of his hands.
Didn't play a lot in the first half, and he was upset with himself because he gave up that last 3. Now Cole gives off to Lamuno, who's been quiet on the day. He's also been defended well. 7 to shoot. Amon Sani with 4. Slices in, gets his own rebound, and then it's blocked by James Leach.
Sonny's able to slice between two defenders and make a nice layup, attempted layup to the basket, but didn't finish.
Edwards has taken over as he looks at the former champions of last year after that dime.
Zaire Edwards has now taken the offense into his hands, making shots and making passes.
That's last off of Ruben Boss, but if you're Zaire Edwards, he's taking it personal right now. So Colin Coates going to come back in. That's a good sign after warning out himself to be taken out of the game. Boss will come out. Coates, who played his high school basketball at University Lab in Baton Rouge, the lone senior on this team.
You have to take the fatigue factor into the calculation here because that's going to be a main catalyst for Spring Hill College, fatigue. If they're able to overcome that, they should still be in this game.
Michael is fouled going up, and Jordan Michael will shoot 2 free throws.
Michael recognized he had a smaller player on him. He was able to take his time, get to his spot on the floor, and cause a foul.
First free throw was good for Jordan Michael, junior from Jacksonville, Florida. As you see Coach Kennedy talking with Amon Sani. But for more on Michael, he averaged just less than 12 minutes per game last year, so didn't see a lot of time. But this year has started multiple games, as mentioned, started every game this year. He's working on what might be a career high as he sits on 13. Harris, another good look. This one is no good. Alvin Cole jumped early, and that kind of took him out of the play a bit. Colin Coates digs it out. An extra possession for Spring Hill College. And that's going to be a foul on Zaire Edwards. He's not pleased. Did pick up 2 early fouls in the first half. That's why we didn't see him very often. And now he picks up the 3rd. Edwards didn't want to come out, and Zaire Edwards going to get what he wants.
I think Coach Thompson said, okay, you don't want to come out? You have been kind of making shots for it, to making passes for it. I'm going to leave you in a little longer.
Yeah, he scored or assisted on the last 3 possessions. Harris is fouled down low. So Brian Harris will shoot 2 free throws for Spring Hill College. Foul going. Chance Russell Wilson.
He's your hot potato here. He was in the right place at the right time. He was able to gather the ball, go up strong, and cause the foul.
Check that foul on Javonte Landy. He picks up his second. So Harris, who missed back-to-back threes, sees one go down, and that's always good for a shooter, right, Sid?
Exactly. I mean, when you get a feel for it, it's when you can see it, the bucket open as wide as it see. When it does that, then every shot is a good shot.
So Coach Craig Kennedy says Brian Harris does not lack confidence, hasn't seen a shot that he doesn't like, and he now has 13 points just off the team lead of Alvin Cole, who has 14. 1-point game as we go under 13 minutes in this second half. Zaire Edwards, stop and pop, leaves it short. Alvin Cole with the rebound. Harris has it taken away by Edwards.
Zaire Edwards wants the ball. He said, man, I'm hoping, give it to me. I'm hot. I'm doing big things. Pass me the ball.
Landy fades and finds the bottom. That's an all-tournament team member from last year. He turned up, averaged 19 in the SIAC tournament en route to the win for Savannah State. He also knows a thing or two about a bucket.
Sponte Landy said, okay, I see you, Edwards, but I think I got this one. I'm going to rise up and knock down this midi right here.
Rocco Lamuno working so hard just to get a slight sliver of the basket. That foul goes on Zion Davis, his second.
I tell you, the scouting report from Coach Thompson was, we do not want Rocco to get loose on us. We're going to keep the pressure on, and we're going to make sure he does not beat us.
4 for 13 on the day. Cole, oh, that looked good. A perfect fade like he just left the barber.
That's what you call patience. Back the little defender down, get to your spot, turn around, and shoot a mid-range baseline jumper with net.
16 points now for Alvin Cole. His career high was 18 versus Clark Atlanta. That's a foul on Colin Coates. So that foul is going to take us under 12 minutes to play. So, third team foul on Spring Hill College, but Alvin Cole, he doesn't want to break. He's just going to keep on going. 1-point lead for the Tigers as we take a break here in Savannah.